My entitled sister destroyed my Christmas present because it was more expensive than hers, so my parents sold hers and gave me the money. My sister is very entitled and has been this way ever since we were young. She would throw tantrums over tiny things such as not being allowed to eat sweets before dinner when she was as little as 5 or 6, or literally hit my parents in shops if they told her they could not afford the expensive doll she wanted, and at first my parents would just give in as to avoid causing problems. This enabled my sister's behavior however, and she became a sort of tyrant, and by 7 or 8 years old she made family decisions for everything, such as holidays, dinners, outings, anything you can think of. It's very weird to see your parents bending over backwards to accommodate everything a 10-year-old demands, but that was my life for a few years. When my sister reached 11 though, my parents put their foot down and told her they were done giving her everything she wants, and they kept true to their word. This caused my sister to go berserk, and she destroyed my dad's jacket in protest to this. This only added fuel to what my parents were doing, and they really doubled down on their efforts to get my sister's entitlement under control. This manifested into resentment towards me from my sister, as she said I had more freedom than she did. It did not cross her mind that this was because I was 15 and she was 12, or it was because I never did things that she did. To her I was just the golden child, and she started playing the narrative of being the neglected child. So much so that one day my parents got a call from the school telling us that we were going to be investigated for child neglect, as my sister had stated that our parents don't give her food and she's always hungry in school. Of course the investigation was over quickly and it was proved there was no sign of neglect. My sister has continued this woe is me attitude up until now, and she is 14 years old. What led up to this big blowout at Christmas was when my parents first asked us what we wanted, and I asked for a new phone considering mine was on its last leg. My sister told them to surprise her. And that was that. Nothing else was ever discussed about the presents. Until a dinner at the end of November. My sister out of nowhere joked that just like always, my present was probably going to be more expensive and more lavish because she is the black sheep and I am the golden child. I asked her why she feels the need to play the victim constantly,